Me, this is Madame. I'm going to try to make a little video here for those of you that would like to do the alternative Pledge of Allegiance memorization assignment. So I will go through this very slowly and carefully, and hopefully that will be helpful. So first of all, the translation of this is when justice no longer suffices to repair wrongs, it is up to humanity to rise up in order to guarantee the rights of every human being and preserve their dignity. And then I'm also going to have you read this bottom part because I really want people to practice this phrase. Quote by the Congolese feminist Vanessa Claude Mavila, who is not from the United States of America, which is obvious, but just want to get that vocabulary in there. Okay, so I will go through this slowly and make some notes on the virtual whiteboard. So, lorsque, this is a synonym for quand. The Q-U-E sounds just like a K. So, lorsque, la justice. So this U is the same as the U that we talked about in class on république. And the J is a J sound, like as in je. Justice. The I is an E. The C sounds like an S. And we don't pronounce, whoops, just going to try to, we don't pronounce that E. La justice, ne, rhymes with je, although you don't have je in this passage. Ne, su, there's that U again. Suffit. So we don't pronounce the T. Plus, and we don't pronounce that S. Because of the meaning here, we don't usually do this liaison here because it means no longer, not more than. So you might use the liaison in another situation. Ne suffit plus à réparer. So this is, we have the same A sound here and here, à. And the ER is an A sound, which is just like humanité, which we'll see in a moment. And then re, not re. So this ne and this re do not rhyme. This is a different sound. This is called an opening, or an E muet, sorry. And this is an E fermé. It's a closed E. This sound, however, is the same as this sound. So réparer. So you've got the A sound, same as this one. And then the A here is the same as the A here. Réparer. And we don't pronounce the final R. Les does not sound like le or de or ne. It's les, rhymes with réparer. Laiteurs. So we're not pronouncing the T. We're not pronouncing the S because they're not part of careful. Teur. C'est. So here we do have a liaison. C'est l'humanité. So remember, we don't pronounce H's. The L apostrophe sounds like it's the first letter of this word. So don't say l'humanité or something like that. It's feminine anyway. L'humanité. So again, let's see if I can change color here. If I can do that. That's too complicated. Okay. L'humanité. This U here is the same as that U and that U. L'humanité. This is not nasal, it's a, ni, te. The A being the same as this and this. C'est à l'humanité de, rhymes with ne, de s'élever. A, there's that sound again, we've seen several times. S'élever, rhymes with réparer. Pour garantir. So this part here, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. This part here is nasal. So this is an en sound. Garantir. And we do hear this R here. Okay, so garantir les, just like up here, les droits. So wa, that OI sound is like a W. We don't hear the T. We don't hear the S. Les droits. De rhymes with je and ne, but not les or des. De tout être humain. So there's a liaison. tout être humain. You could actually even kind of make a liaison there a little bit. You're not really hearing that E there. De tout être humain. This is also nasal, so you hear it in your nose. Humain. That U sound is the same as we've heard before. A. Don't pronounce the T. Préserver. So there's the same A sound we've seen before. Préserver. Same sound. Sa. Dignité. So remember the GN is a ny sound. I is E. Dignité. Dignité. So I'll read that part again and then we'll do the bottom. Lorsque la justice ne suffit plus à réparer les torts, c'est à l'humanité de s'élever pour garantir les droits de tout être humain et préserver sa dignité. Beautiful quote. Down at the bottom, citation means quote. So we're giving some attribution here. Citation. Again, the I like E. T-I is like a C, not sh, like in English, like an SH sound. Citation. Sion, that's nasal again. Citation par, we hear this R, it's part of careful. La féministe. Don't pronounce the E. The E makes the T pronounceable though, so we do hear this T. Féministe. This is nasal. Congolaise. This is O. Les, like an S sound. We don't hear the E, but this sounds like a Z right here because it's one S between two vowels. La Congolaise. It's a woman from the Congo. Vanessa, so two S's between two vowels is a S sound. Vanessa. Claude. This AU is O. Claude. You hear the D because of the E, but you don't pronounce the E. Mavila. Mavila. So the A sounds the same in both places. I is E. Qui n'est pas. Remember, you're not going to hear the T or the S. You're not going to hear the S here because the next word does not begin with a vowel. Qui n'est pas. Here we have liaison. Des États-Unis. Don't pronounce the S. That's the same U as up above in several places. Des États-Unis d'Amérique. So that's a K sound. The I is E. The accent aigu is A, like réparer, and humanité, and s'élever, in dignité d'Amérique. Okay, I'll say this bottom part one more time. Citation par la féministe congolaise Vanessa Claude Mavila, qui n'est pas des États-Unis d'Amérique. I hope that is helpful. Enjoy!